guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time, but I'm back with another video. This video's title is, okay, I haven't decided on the title, but I'm going to be speaking about saving money and making money in university. So I feel like this is a very interesting topic because in uni it's like we want everything and the money is just non-existent. So I'm going to speak from my own experience, starting from first year and how I did everything with regards to saving money and also making money for myself. Okay, so basically I'm going to start with the saving money part because for me personally, I felt like I had to know how to save before I knew how to make money, because I felt like if I made money and I didn't know how to save, it would come in quickly and go out quicker than it came in. So basically I would make money and then right after that I would be spending it on something already, something that I didn't even need, but just because I have that money, it's like, oh wow, what am I, it's like I'm looking for something to spend the money on. So what I did in first year, and I feel like subconsciously I had been doing it for years, but I only started seeing how important it was when I came to uni. So back when I was at home, my parents do not do anything without a budget. So basically my mom does a budget for every single month. The way that she used to do it with us would be like, okay, like when I was still in high school, she would be like, what are the things you need for the month? So she would basically ask all of us, that's me and my siblings, to write a list of the things that we needed. She would also like include it in her budget for the month and everything. So it was pretty exciting. I really loved doing that for myself because I'd be like, okay, now I can write everything I need for the month. And I found it really helpful because like, yeah, I'll take the time to actually think about the things that I need or the things that I just want, like, and then I would write them down. And obviously during months when I didn't need a lot of things, then I could incorporate my wants. So I really loved doing that. The point that when I came to uni, I felt like I possibly couldn't buy anything, or rather I couldn't possibly buy anything without doing a budget first for the month. Just something about it that made me feel like, oh well, I'm a grown up and I'm doing things, you know, right, and I'm planning what I need to buy, and you know, I'm deciding to let some things go if they're not that important and all of that. So definitely for me, number one is doing a budget. So what I do is that I will write a list of every single thing that I need from food. Obviously, like I stay in a catered raise and everything, so I get everything. I get food. Obviously, like I don't pay any rent and whatever. It's paid by my parents and my school fees. So most of the expenses I have would be toiletries and like cereal for breakfast, because I do not attend breakfast in the dining hall. So I would buy my cereals for breakfast and for supper. I mean, when you're not living at home, you can have cereal for supper as well, or like a late night snack if you're studying, so it works. So yeah, I would put my cereals down, the milk I need for that. I have to buy water here in Grahamstown, so I would also do a budget for water. How much water do I drink in a week? So how much am I going to drink in a month? So I would budget for that as well. As much as it's coins literally a week, I think I always buy my stationery at the beginning of the semester. I always do that. And so it will come to toiletries, the things that I need and everything. So I'll just write a budget for all of those things. And I don't know if other people incorporate this in their budget, but I do, because I don't want to take any chances. So, and I would also set aside a bit of money for any miscellaneous costs that would come up. So it's like, let's say after church on a Sunday, I go to Clicks and I see they have a 3 for 2, or I need natural hair products or something that I don't exactly need, but I feel like it's worth buying. I would also put money away for that, to allow for that. So I would always know that if I need to spend spontaneously, that money has been budgeted for. And then obviously there's money that I would save every month. So I would say, before I did my whole budget, I would say whatever comes about, like whatever happens, this specific amount of money I have to save every month. Before any money has been taken out, I would have a specific amount of money that I always had to save every month. Okay, so with saving, I also figured out that, like, for me, it was always easier, or it's always easier to save for something or save towards something, because when I'm just saving money I find it so easy to be like, okay, well, I can just take out a 200 rand. I really need a new phone cover, even though I have 1 million already, and then I'll just be like, okay, it's like 200. It's not like I'm saving towards anything, so I can always return the money later when I have more money. And that plan does not work, because all the time once I take the money out, trust me, it's not coming back, it's not going back into the savings. So I always found it very productive and better to save towards something than to just save money just for just. So yeah, that's one of the saving tips I will definitely give out. Okay, so now when it comes to making money, okay, so as a disclaimer, because I feel yeah, my parents will definitely watch this video, or I hope they do, but like I felt like my parents definitely provided everything that I needed, going down to my allowance. So I'm very grateful to them for that. But I'm a person who definitely likes things. I will not lie, I like nice things, and I also like making money in general. I like having money, I like having more money. So as much as I would budget and everything and save money, I still felt like, I can't just be dependent upon my parents. If I want something that is out of my allowance, that my allowance does not allow, then I can't always be saying to my parents, no, I need money for this, I need more money for that. So I was like, I might just as well make money. And for me, when I came to uni, I knew that I had to be making extra money. So it wasn't a thing of I reached uni and then I found things were so tough and hard, and I was like, no, I need to make money. I knew during my gap year that when I got to uni, I had to be making money. So the first term of uni, because our semester is divided into 2 terms. So the first term I was really struggling with ideas of making money, because obviously it's a new environment and I don't know what sells, what doesn't sell, what people require, what they don't, and whatever, like what services do people need, what services are available, what services are unavailable that I can give to people. So it was very difficult. I won't lie, I was like feeling so downtrodden. I really like demotivating because it's a new environment, but I also used to tell myself, like, this is a new space that you're in, so don't give yourself too much pressure. Allow yourself a chance to like find out what's happening, to settle in, and then everything will be fine. So I got to a point where I just used to pray about it, and I was asking God to give me ideas, because I was like, I don't know this place, but you obviously do, so please give me ideas and help me to start out something, because I just want to be more than a pharmacy student at school. I just couldn't do that. I knew I wanted to be more than that, just like someone who goes to school and leaves with nothing to their name. So I was like, no, I really want to do something else besides just going to school and studying. So yeah, I think during the break, so we have a break between first term and second term. During that break, I decided to apply to be an Avon representative, because I remember at school there were quite a number of people who had been representatives back when I was in high school. So I was like, now I'm in South Africa, it's definitely easier to do Avon and whatever, because it's not going from one country to another. So then I applied to be one, and I just prayed. I was like, God help me. I don't know if it's difficult to become an Avon representative. I don't think it is, but yeah, at that time I was just like, what if it doesn't go through any, and I need to make money and everything. So God willing, that application went through, it was successful, and then I started earning money from Avon. Like, it wasn't a lot, but I felt like it was in my hands to make the money, because the more I sell, obviously the more I make. So it was just like looking for customers, getting to speak to people, sharing my books and following up. So I had to be really patient, and I learned how to interact with people and to just like convince them to buy stuff and whatever. So that was very enjoyable. So that was the first step towards me making money in university. And I can't even be like I was saving that money I was making from Avon. I was not. Sometimes I would make money and I would spend it on Avon as well. Like, I would see, okay, so I've managed to sell this, my percentage profit is this, so that means I can afford to buy this, that, without actually spending money from my personal bank account. So most of the commission I would make would just go back into me buying things from Avon. Which, I mean, if you really look at it, like, I could have been using the money for better things, but at the same time, I was still getting nice things that I wanted, but I just was not really like taking money out of my personal pocket and my allowance to pay for it. My ears literally just closed up. But anyway, so fast forward to so I did Avon for most part of the year. Then one of my friends from church asked me if I could sell brownies for them in our raise. They were doing some fundraising thing, and then I saw the brownies. I saw that they were selling, so I was like, I could actually do this business. So after I sold their brownies for them, I started also selling brownies in raise. And like at that time I was literally making 100% of the profit, which it wasn't always high. Like sometimes I did make losses and whatever, or I wouldn't make as much profit, but it definitely went a long way to my savings being most solid, and me actually making me actually making money and being able to save better. So then I was like, okay, I can learn how to do a wig, so I learned how to do my first ever wig. I did it for myself. I would insert a picture of how it looked, but I don't want to embarrass myself. But maybe one of these days on my Instagram I will show it. But it was like I made my first wig, and I was like, okay, well, I can learn how to do YouTube videos. Really helped me to learn. So by second year I now could make wigs, and also with just how my makeup looked and people asking me for tips and whatever, like how to do makeup, please teach us, can you please do makeup for a certain event or whatever. They used to ask me, and at first I was like, would I really be able to do people's makeup and whatever. So it started with me just doing like makeup on my face. Most of second year, first term, I was now like, I can do makeup with other people's faces and everything. And then during the vacation between first term and second term, this was in second year, I actually did makeup for graduation. So that's when graduation occurs in April. So actually a couple of people booked me. I think I had like 13 to 14 people who booked me to do their makeup, and for the most part it was successful. And I also managed to make my first proper wig, and this is the one after I done the graduation makeup as well. More people started booking me, so now I was able to make money. Now I was making like tangible money. But then I was like, also like what more can I offer people? So now I was like, okay, now I see that you are in the beauty and hair whatever category, so you can really like help people in that category, right? So then like I started also so I had a wig, right, the one that I made. So I decided to curl it, and then a lot of people used to ask me how I done that. And for me, it was so easy. Like I was like, this is so easy how I did it. It didn't even take much of my time. But so many people were asking me as well, asking me to do theirs, and also just like washing wigs and stuff. So I was like, this literally does not take me a lot of time, and I can make money from it. So I was like, okay, I put it on so I had a Facebook page that a friend of mine made for me, and I was like, okay, I can definitely do this and earn money from it. So I would be like, okay, I wash wigs, I can revitalize your wig, I can style it if you want me to, I can change anything on it if you want me to. So those are the services that I started offering. And slowly, surely, people started booking me and everything and that. And third year, I'm still doing the same thing. Not that I haven't been looking, I've definitely been looking for other business opportunities. I got a job with the university as a mentor, which is something that I definitely do enjoy. I can't say I really did it for the money, because mentoring is something that I definitely do enjoy, and just adding value to someone's life and feeling like you can help them. But I also get paid for it, which is a bonus. So I would say that if your school offers jobs like tutoring, anything that you can make money from, and you feel like you're genuinely good at it, then definitely go for it and make money from it. So yeah, definitely. So for me, I make money in uni from being a makeup artist and making wigs and styling and revitalizing your hair and wigs. That's what I do. Now the saving part, I still find it easier to save towards something. I still budget the same way, and I still find it easier to save if I'm saving towards something. So I don't know, I have been looking in other ways of saving money, and so far the ones that I have done could be with the bank, where you earn an interest on the money that you save. In terms of tips of making money in university, not everyone is a makeup artist, not everyone can do wigs, and not everyone can do certain jobs. I know for me personally, I know I have friends of mine who actually work for the school as sub-wardens and raises. So basically they're employed by the school, and they get a monthly salary, and it's so beautiful because they do actually get to make a lot of money. To be honest, if let's say I had been doing work like being a subwarden or things like that, I probably would have been making a steadier income because it would come the same every single month, and I would be making quite a lot of money compared to now. The work that I do, it varies every month. Sometimes you have a lot of money, sometimes you don't, but I like the flexibility. I like having my own choices as to what hours I'm working, so it just depends on you and what you like. Some people are really good at this, like my friends are really good at their jobs, and I feel like that's the best options for them. And if you're one of those people who likes to have like a steady income, who likes something steady, then definitely looking into things like subboarding and stuff like that works. And then I also have friends who work at restaurants or clubs and whatever. I'm not too sure how that works, but I think they're paid for hours they work and things like that. So that's just in Grahamstown. I know some people who do blogging and they have gotten money from that as well. So there's just really like different ways of making money. But what I would suggest is definitely make money from something that you enjoy doing. So something that will grow you and you definitely won't mind doing at odd hours of the day. Because for me, if someone books me and they say they want me to do their makeup after school, I'm very willing to do it because I enjoy it. And even like with wigs and everything, I enjoy doing that. So it's something that I don't feel like, oh, I have to go and do that again. So yeah, like I would definitely suggest do what you want. Like life is too short to be working terrible jobs and things you don't like doing just so you can make money. That's what I would definitely say. And as far as saving, I would say save first before you spend money. So as far as doing your budget and whatever, like I was saying, I would say this is the amount I'm saving, and then I would budget whatever I have left. So don't budget and then save whatever you have left from that budget. I'd say save first and then budget. So yeah, that's definitely all I have to say about that. And I'd say also just be aware of your surroundings and be aware of what people need. Like that's how you get ideas on how to make money. Be aware of the things that you could be providing to people, because people want provisions. They want, if you can provide a service for someone, then they'll definitely come. Do you get it? But if you're not providing a service for someone and you think you're going to make money, it'll probably be harder to make that money. But if you're providing a service and you're doing something for someone that they will appreciate, then it will definitely work out. And I feel like with working with people, and if you're working in a clientele based industry, I don't know if I can say industry, but like what I do, where you work with clients and what they say to a certain extent and matters, and the impression they have of you and the work you have done on them or for them has an impact on your business. So you'd have to make sure that you're giving people best value for their money, and also you're giving them the service that they require, and you're not like taking money from them and not leaving them satisfied. So there's always need to be giving something that is more than satisfactory, where both you and the client live happy. And I feel like that's something that I learned from my parents, like that if you're providing a service, just make sure that the person is happy, and so are you. So that's that on me and making money in university and also saving. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't, I really apologize. But yeah, like just leave any comments or any questions that you have and I can answer them. So thank you so much for watching, and I'd say do not put too much pressure on yourself. You're still young, but also these are the best years to be making money and setting yourself up for a good future. I haven't gotten yet to the point where I feel like I've set myself up, but I feel like I'm on the way and I will grow as time goes. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, share this video. See you next time.